But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, beavers are Snoopy. But you know, as far as that's how you end up in jail. So if you in jail doing 20 years, it's because your ass was, and especially if you doing 20 years for something you ain't do, your ass was around a vibration, and your spirit been told you to get away from that energetic vibration a long time ago, and you choose not to. So your ass being in jail is your motherfucking fault. You know what I'm saying? Your ass in terrible situations is your fucking fault. And a lot of times, your fault can be so much out of your hands because you're influenced by the people you're around, your parents and things of that nature. And then their energetic vibration frequency, excuse me, is probably vibrating so high that you're just sucked up in their orb. So a lot of times you take falls and take course. Like some people don't realize that you may be a person that's 12 years old that may need to run away. But to tell a 12-year-old or just a concept of a 12-year-old running away, you see what I'm saying, is heartbreaking or things of that nature in this realm of reality because of the concepts and the programs that's put up by other intellectual beings and things of that nature. But it goes that deep. It literally goes that deep. And I'm not telling 12-year-olds to run away, but I'm just telling you how deep this shit goes. So unfortunately, if you're in a realm of reality that call for that, I hope that you're spiritually inclined enough to, when you turn 18, you learn how to disregard the upbringing that, or even if you make it to 18, that you learn how to disregard. You learn how to disregard everything that you was in and learn how to not place blame and be able to change your life. You know what I'm saying? And be able to realize that was actually going on. Because it could go that deep to the point that a 12-year-old could be just indoctrinated to the point that there's no way of seeing no other realm of reality. And that's a lot of times spiritual people who came here first. So you could be a person who's spiritually in heaven or a person who's spiritually in hell. It really, at this point, you know, hell and heaven is this concepts of hell, cell, and like I was going back to the energetic, like heaven. Have is a have is a head. You know what I'm saying? Or it's somewhere that someone could be led. So we know that heaven is ahead of you. You see what I'm saying? Hell, that's to be withheld back. To fail, to be in jail, to be in a cell. A battery is in something. A battery energy get drained from what it's in, right? So that thing can work. So for a jail or for any system, corporation, or business to work, it need what? It need batteries. What is batteries? You, your energy, your soul. So long as it created the idea, the frequency, the frequency need vibrated. It needs you to keep it up going. This is why a business need workers. Or that business wouldn't be a business. You see what I'm saying? Now, when we talk about that's everything you're gonna be in. So it's up to you what you choose to be in. You see what I'm saying? And it starts here. The heart and the mind, the soul and the spirit. You see what I'm saying? The body, the physicality of it is just how you're going to express it and see it. The representation of you. You see what I'm saying? Just like you control the quantum field for your parents to come together for you to be able to be in one of these vessels. You see what I'm saying? But you don't understand that part yet. And that's another video. But as far as talking about... yeah, to be in jail, you have to be in jail there first. Then once you start to express that, it's all on you. So if you keep experiencing negative situations, it's on you. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. So jail, cell, even a male. You know what I'm saying? Male in general, males. You know what I'm saying? Look at the representation of a male. You know what I'm saying? You receiving mail. Mail is in an envelope. You see what I'm saying? And mail, only time you're going to get mail is because your name is on something attached to a business. And like we just said, that business, what do a business need to stay with, uphold? Your energy. So your name, the frequency of you carry energy. This is why you have a social security. This is why everything is tied to the same thing. I don't care how light, just because a mail, as you receiving a letter, is vibrating low, and you being in jail is a high vibration, it's still the same frequency. It's still the same line of events. Just one is vibrating higher than the other. You're receiving mail. So you're in a hell concept because your energy or what you're paying attention to is being absorbed by something. You know what I'm saying? And you have to, when you receive a mail, 9 times out of 10, it's something you're affiliated with. Whether it's a bill or something your name is affiliated with, your energy is part of, right? That's that L energy vibrating on a low level. Now, on a high level, it could become jail, or you in a cell. You know what I'm saying? Or you failing. Or if you fail, hit the ground. You know what I'm saying? You went down. That's vibrating on a high level. But you see how I just compared you receiving a mail and you being in jail, how it's the same thing? This is how, if you're spiritually inclined, you're able to look at pastors, preachers. I don't give a fuck what you're preaching or what religion you in. If I say you going to hell, you going to hell. And if I tell you I'm Archangel Uriel, I'm Archangel Uriel. And you can't tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about or whatever like that, and I'm casting and you're gonna cast a stone on me. Like, you can't tell me that because you're throwing something upon me. And regardless of your religion or program, that's your fault. And you casting stones on me is still wrong. And that's why I'm here on earth. I'm here to eradicate all this weak ass program shit. And I don't care how right it look or how righteous it look. Righteous is just looking in the right and the yin realm. Shit. Motherfucking God had to be righteous. He had to go left field. He had to think optimistic, and it had to bring itself down into density. So fuck what y'all talking about. We know these is not being totally righteous or is not actually the goal. Because if I have to kill a motherfucker, or if I have to talk to you motherfuckers in an angry type of way, in an aggressive type of way, if I gotta flash some motherfucking guns or whatever like that, let somebody know what the fuck is going on, then you may look at that as negative, but in my spirit, it's for a motherfucker to get enlightened. So where I come from, it was right. In this realm of reality, you could tie it to all kind of programs ruled by intellectual beings, how whatever the fuck I did was wrong. But I'm gonna tell you right now that spiritually, when you die and you see where the place I just came fucking from as Archangel Uriel, you gonna see I was motherfucking right. And your ass might not even make it there because your ass probably attached to whatever Bible or whatever statue or whatever physical external thing that made you thought you was right. You may be so tied into that when your ass die, you come back with that shit. You come back as a fucking page, motherfucker, and you just wishing somebody flipped that page, that 649th page, just so you can have some fucking movement, because your ass was so into that, your ass is stuck into that, and that's all your bum ass is experiencing. Flight boss, Archangel motherfucking Uriel's in this motherfucker. Goddamn air. I'm getting hot in this motherfucker. I gotta get out.